Hello guys, welcome to the channel. I was solving today's problem of the day from the Leetcode, that is string matching in an array, and I was able to solve. So currently it is 6:11 in the evening, and I solved this question almost in the afternoon. So I thought of why not record a video explaining you guys the solution, and it will help me also. So basically, I am thinking of making such type of videos in the coming days. So it is my first video like this where I will explain how to think of the approach. Okay, so the question says, given an array of string words, so we are given an array of strings whose name is words, and we have to return all the strings. So as word contain strings, so we have to return that string from the words that is a substring of another word. So we have to return those words in the words array which are substring of another word. Let me explain you from the example. So like mass, as, hero, superhero. So as you can see is a substring from uh, mass. So as can be returned in the output. After that, if you see, hero is also a substring from this superhero. This portion is a hero, so hero can also be returned. Similarly, in the case of Leetcode, et is here, it is a substring, so it can be returned. Code is also a substring, and here we can't find anything bu, but bu is a subsequence, not a substring from blue. So here we can't find anything, so we are returning an empty. Okay, and let's see the constraints. So as you can see, the length is very small, and the length is also small, and the length of a particular word is also not very big. So we can try a brute force approach. And what we can do now, we can uh, take each word, like this is the words array. I will iterate throughout the words array, and I will see that particular word, is it uh, a substring of any of other words in this array. Okay, so suppose I pick up mass and I check for each words in the array, that if mass is substring of as, if mass is substring of hero, if mass is substring of superhero. So I will check like this again, then I will move for, I will take as my current word, and I will check if it is substring of mass, if it's substring of hero, if it's substring of superhero. Like I will do this for hero also, if it's substring of mass, if it's substring of s, like this, and for superhero also. Here we can quickly identify that if suppose we are checking for hero, and if we are checking for hero, and we will not compare it with as, because as length is smaller than heroes, so hero can't be substring of as can't contain hero, no, because as is already smaller than hero. So we will make that condition also. Let's start writing, we will understand it better. So we have to return a vector of strings. Okay, the first thing we will do is we will loop through the words array. Okay, so for int I equal 0, I less than words dot size. Okay, and I plus plus. Okay, so okay. So now what we will do, we are picking the mass as the child. So let it is we are considering mass as a substring of any of these array elements, but let's, so I will consider it as I will consider it as a child. So string child equal words of I. Okay, now what I will do, for int j equal 0, j less than words dot size and j plus plus. Here I will make a parent. As for the child, this is the child string and we are looking for the parent from these array itself. So I will make a parent and it will be equal to words of j. Now first we have to think of those conditions where we don't have to check only. Like if I equal j, it means that we don't have to make like this. For if we are considering this as child like mass, now we are also considering it as parent. Now we don't have to check for the same word, no, like mass is substring of mass, it will always be true. Then in that case all array will be returned, no? All array items will be as is also an substring of as, hero is a substring of hero, superhero is substring of superhero. In the question you can see that given an array string of words, written all the string words that is substring of another word, not substring of the same word. Okay, so if I equal j, this is the condition, or if parent dot size is less than child dot size, we will not compare only, no. If parent is less than child, then we can't find child inside parent, no? And we have to find child inside parent, and child will be as a substring, what I mean. So we will not break, because we have to move forward. For other words we will continue. When we do continue, what happens, that what we write here, it is not considered and the next iteration begins. Like if j was 1, after doing continue j will become 2, what is written here will not be executed, you can say that. Okay, so suppose if these conditions are not met, then we have to check for that. Okay, so let's make one more function which will return bool, and like say compare function, something you can say anything. Okay, so here we will pass two thing, one parent string, okay, and one child string. What does that mean? We will see if child is inside parent as a substring. If it is there, we will return true, otherwise we will return false. Okay, so bool, what also we can do that, suppose bool what what variable we can name, bool result, result equal, and we will call this function compare function. Okay, and we'll pass here the parent and the child. Okay, it's correct. Okay, so if result is true, we will put that child inside the final answer, because as you know, if result is true, that means child is a substring of parent, so we want that inside the answer, no. If result true, put it in and final final ans dot begin, sorry what I'm doing, final ans dot push back and child. Okay, and if it is not that, we will not do that, and we will move for the next next iteration. Okay, so now we have to write that a function for the substring. We can also there is one inbuilt function in C++ which can compare if it is a substring or not, but let's not do that. we will write the function by ourselves. Okay, so at last we will return the final answer. So let's return it here. um, Return final answer. Okay, so it should work fine. Now let's write the, so there are many ways which we can find that parent. We can use two for loops also we can use the sliding window approach. Let me use the sliding window approach. Let me think what I can, because I think it will work fine. Okay, so window size will be, as you can know, window size will be big. What we will do, uh, the parent string is big and the child string is small. We will make the window of size for the child string length, and we will check if it is same, we will return true. Otherwise we will keep moving one index uh, forward, and after that, if at the end we didn't got any true, we will return false. Otherwise the true will be returned. Okay, so window size will be, as you can think of, the child dot size. Window size will be child dot size. Okay, and now what we will do, okay, so we will, for also we can do something like this. We will declare two variable. Let me tell you what we will do. Int start equal, initially start will be 0, and end equal window size. While end less than parent dot size. Okay, okay. hmm hmm we can make a temporary string. Okay, and what we can do, we can iterate over parent for int I equals start, hmm, I less than start, I less than, what we can do, I less than end. Okay, I plus plus, if temp dot pushback, hmm, temp dot pushback parent of I, parent of I, this is what we have to do. And if temp is equal child, we have to return true. hmm. And here we have to do start plus plus and end plus plus. Okay, and also if none of the time true was returned, at last we can return false. Everything should work fine. So what I'm doing is, so we get the window size by the child dot size length. Okay, so initially the start will be 0 and end will be window size, because we will comparing once the window size. So what we are doing, it is a very much brute force approach, but I guess it should work, because as the constraints are very less, so it is a brute force approach, so it will be easy to understand how we are thinking. Basically it's definitely we should optimize this approach. It is a very bad approach, but yes, what I'm saying that it is for understanding purpose. So in start equal 0 and end equal window side, so window side is fixed. Okay, so I will explain why I wrote this. First, let me do what I'm doing here in the loop. Let me tell you what I'm doing in the loop. Okay, so I am uh, iterating through the window and forming a string named temp from the a substring named temp from the parent, and if substring is same as the child, we will return true. We will keep doing this unless the end pointer is less than parent dot size. Okay, so let's check if it is working. uh Something is what is this? Okay, we have okay, so something address issue is there. It is going out of scope. I equal start, I less than end. Okay, okay. We are doing start. I guess I should do this because if we are doing start from 0, the end should be window size -1. Of course. Okay, so now what is saying? Okay. I should check here also. And then I less than parent dot size. Hmm. So as you can see, the answer is wrong. Okay. So why is the answer is wrong? We have to find out that. Final. In start equal 0, end equal window size -1, while end less than parent dot size. String temp foreign I equal start, I less than end, and I less than parent dot size. Okay. Temp dot pushback if temp equal child. Hmm. 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 Okay, suppose Marsh and Ash are sent. Okay. Hmm. Window size is 2 as mass and as is sent. Window size is 2, start equal 0, end will be 1. Hmm. So we are comparing M and A. The first will be MA. Okay, for int I equal start, I less than it, I less than parent size. Temp dot pushback parent of I. Hmm. Okay, I should not do this, I guess. Now I should do this. If temp equal child return 2, else. Okay, now it should work. I will tell you why I did that. Hmm. Okay. So let me think of why it's getting wrong. Hmm. Okay. So initially the temp is empty. So start is 0 and I is less than end, which is 1. I is less than window size, if I'm not wrong. Hmm. Okay, so it's coming. Okay. I got it. If I do this, I will tell you why I have did that. Okay. So what it is doing now? it is not comparing this last word if I am not did this. Why? Why? I have to tell you that also. Suppose because no I is less than end. Hmm? I is less than end. If I suppose end is if I is less than end, so it will end is already ws. If I is and if I do end less than parent dot size also, so it will go here only up to here only, and always I is also less than n, so it will compare only up to r only. You have to think of that. I don't have a board, so otherwise I should have explained you. Now if you run, I'm sure it will run. Okay, now let's submit. Hmm. Okay. Oh, we don't have to return because in Leetcoder and Leetcode, acha, we don't have to return the same substrings. So what we can do, another way is hmm, we can declare a set of string named answer, and what we can do is answer dot pushback. We will keep because set if you know set contains set stores unique data only. Okay, so we have created a string set named answer. Okay, so before returning final answer we have to make let me do this. Here we can make something like this. We can do final answer. I don't know if this script is correct. Set dot begin. We are converting the set into vector. Let me see if it is working. ans ans dot insert we use insert. hmm. Okay, acha, let me surf internet how to convert set into vector in C++. S dot begin, S dot end. Vector string final answer set dot. I think it's correct. Acha, what is the name of the set? Answer. Okay. Yes, I was thinking the same. Okay, okay. Now everything should work fine. Hmm. Let's use this test case also. Okay, let's wait for a second. Okay, so it's working fine. Let's submit once again. Okay, so it's all of course it's taking 27 milliseconds, which is not a very good thing, but no worries. It's a brute force approach. I hope this video seems good to you and you have got a basic understanding. So you have to think of why I did this while and lesser equal parent dot size. If you do dry run, you will easily understand why I did this. Okay, so thank you.